I know I am, and I'm hoping that everybody that at the World Series of Poker that's been playing poker for the last, well, so far 6 days, kind of 7, 8, 9 days, is doing really well out there. They're down to the last couple hundred players right now of 9,700 and some odd players that were competing in this big, humongous main event tournament. And I thought this might be a good opportunity to talk about it because I like to play poker. I enjoy doing it a lot. I mean, I've done it for quite a few years on and off. I haven't been, all the way all the time with it, but I do a fairly decent job, I think. So, who knows? So I thought, why not do some metal with poker? Figured it's one of those things. And by the way, just in case you're checking out my shirt, is the Violet Hours, one of her mini shirts she's got. I've got a few more, and there's one I'm waiting for, and I haven't gotten it yet, so I'm hoping I get it soon. Because like right after she announces the Heller Hollywood one, it looked pretty cool. So I thought, I'll get that and get the other ones too. So without further ado, and by the way, she's also got her EP out. So if you want to buy that, you can buy that. Me, I was going to buy it until I saw that somebody else's name was going to be on there, and so I decided not to buy it. So I'm only going to buy it if certain people's name on it, not everybody else's. But I'm not going to get into all that. But anyway, number 20 is "God Save Rock and Roll to You." Number two, it's from Kiss, often covered by metal bands apparently. The title of the song of the album is "Revenge" from 1992. I didn't know they had any 92 albums, but maybe they did. Description: while a rock anthem, its message is making the most of what you can seize in the moment, inspired by boldness and needing for a big bluff and or an all in push, basically. Number 19 is Cowboys from Hell, Pantera. Cowboys from Hell 1990 is the release date. This track's aggressive confidence and unapologetic swaggers are perfect for players are looking to dominate the table and make a statement. Hello, how's it going, everybody? What you guys doing? What's up, everybody? Keith, Scott, and Philip. Number two. See, I thought Keith, were you here before? I think you were. It says number one and number two fans. I'm assuming you guys are here like every single time. I always forget people's names, so I apologize. County Walker, Mr. Walker, Watkins. Is that how you say it? Watkins 532 531. Sorry. Hello, Douglas. Hello, Remy. Hello, Kenneth. Doing good. That's cool. That's cool. We're talking about poker because the World Series of Poker main event is here. So I'm definitely psyched about that to see who's going to win the final table. Especially after all the AI solver kind of things going on last year. They had a lot of things going on. I didn't hear the whole kit and caboodle, but this one guy, he had a solver, and yeah, he won the World Series of Poker with it. And I don't think, I'm not sure how that went down. To be honest with you, I think they might not have won the whole prize. Oh, hey, how's it going? Philip, what's up? It's fun. Cool. I like that. Number three, my number three person is Philip. Okay, well, sorry. My stream went dead on me. Oh, it must be my internet. So it's my fault. Yep. I'm sorry about that. I don't know if it's my the router or whatever for my wireless or whatever something. So I'll try to make this quick. I'll try to make it as quick as I can. The songs that intensely builds up the themes of isolation, despair that can be okay. I already did that one. Le, I see this one. I have a hard time pronouncing. Le Bort, Mono. I can't say it. It's from Megadeth. I know you guys probably know this one. It's from Euthanasia, 1994. More melancholic tracks with a final goodbye. It resonates with the fleeting feeling of leaving everything on the table, win or lose. There you go. Number 15 is "Hallowed Be Thy Name," which is one of my favorite songs besides number 16. So these are all poker, semi related to poker, not really, but they kind of remind you of it because of the song. Let's see. That was from Iron Maiden, Number of the Beast, 1982 is when it was released. A narrative masterpiece with a man about a man facing his final moments is captured the ultimate high stakes gamble against his fate. So that makes some sense. I think that's kind of close to that. What do you guys think? Anyway, right? Let's see what we got here. Black Sabbath. Ooh, that reminds me. Speaking of which, I don't know if you guys have heard the news that Ozzy is not doing quite so well, and they did their final farewell tour, probably for good because Ozzy is not doing the best in the world. So they did a last hurrah in I think in England. I think is I'm not sure exactly where, but yeah, it's pretty bad, which is not good. Anyway, Black Sabbath, Black Sabbath, Black Sabbath. So it's all that the song's title Black Sabbath, the artist's name is Black Sabbath, the title of the album is Black Sabbath, and the release date was 1970, which is like before I was even born. So it tells you how old Ozzy is because I'm 52, and he was like in his probably 20s when that happened, or who knows when he was his age at that time. Um, Quintessential doom metal track. It's heavy for foreboding sound, invokes the tension and dread of making a critical decision with everything on the line, which is kind of cool. See, I got some people still watching South of Heaven. South of Heaven is a really good song from Slayer. South of Heaven, 1980 is ominous, brooding. Atmospheric reflects the darker, more tragic side of poker where bluffs calculate risk and dictate the game, which is definitely true. Number 12 is Painkiller from Judas Priest. I don't know if I think I have heard this song. Painkiller, the album, 1990. Blistering power metal track that encapsulates unstoppable forces and relentless drive ideal for a player with a winning streak. So there you go. Oh, it's all about the winning streak. Painkiller. Anyway, number 11 is Walk from Pantera. Vulgar for display of power. 1992 is Unyielding Attitude, declaration of self-reliance. It speaks to the mental fortitude required to stay strong and not be intimidated by not to be intimidated by the table. Cool, right? Thanks for the likes, by the way, and the subscribes if you did subscribe. That's one thing I don't see, unfortunately, until afterwards. See here. Number 10 is The Trooper, Iron Maiden, Peace of Mind. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, Kenneth. Take care. You take care, man. Don't stay up too late, right? I'm on here later than this. This is kind of early for me, so I'm surprised you're gonna be going to bed now. Maybe because you're tired, or maybe you got something going on tomorrow. Who knows? A battle anthem full of courage and willfulness, a face of overwhelming odds, much like the power poker staring down a formidable opponent. Which reminds me, there were some pretty intense moments at the poker table, especially with Khalif. If you never heard of the guy, trust me, he's rather interesting. You guys think I talk a lot? This guy talks even more. And yeah, they've been putting timers on him, saying if he doesn't make a decision with a certain amount of times, he has a dead hand, and he has to basically give up the hand as though the other guy wins the pot, which is kind of crazy. Which is not good for him. But anyway, number of Puppets from Metallica, 1986, a monumental track about addiction and control that speaks to the psychological grip of gambling can have, making it deep cut for the poker mind. And just so you know, the competition is not a cash game, so it's a competition. You pay so much, that's all you'll lose. But you win and lose chips based on how many chips are in play. So basically, the more chips you get, the quicker, the higher you go, the more money you win as you go out. So it's based on, as you go out in or a certain order, they pay you a certain amount back. So if you're like, I think there was 1,000 players left over out of 9,000 players that got at least their money plus a little more. So which is pretty good. Anyway, And I think somebody actually got a trip to the Bahamas, which was worth $40,000, which is kind of cool. That was the bubble boy, so to speak. That's what they call it, the one that hits the bubble, where it bursts the bubble for winning money. Number 8 is Raining Blood from Slayer. Rain in Blood is the album, 1986. The sheer brutal intensity of this thrash metal masterpiece mirrors the high pressure make or break moments when the pot is huge and the tension is palpable. You know, wow, yeah, that's way over there. Anyway, I thought I was going to show you something, but it's a shirt that I bought. It's really cool. Well, I've had it for a while. It's been over there. I don't know if anybody ever notices it, but anyway, I've had it there for a while. Number 7 is titled "Breaking the Law." Judas Priest. British Steel is the album. That was released in 1980. It's a rebellious spirit in the sense of desperation, echoing the feeling of a player down on their luck, contemplate a risky move to turn things around, which is kind of true. It can be pretty daunting when it comes to doing the the right moves for the right game and all this other stuff for the the hand that you're playing. Number 6 is The Holy Wars, The Punishment is Due, which I definitely love this song from Megadeth. Rest in Peace, 1990. This thrash metal classic lyrical themes of conflict, strategy, and intense conviction resonates with a strategic warfare that unfolds at the poker table, which makes definitely pretty close, makes pretty good sense. Number 5 is The Road Crew. We Are the Road Crew. Oh, from Motörhead, which I don't think I've heard that one, but it's from the album Ace of Spades, 1980. Though not exploitly about gambling, it's a relentless drive, and the live fast, die young attitude perfectly mirrors the all-in mentality of a poker player. Makes sense. Number 4 is Deuces Wild from Aerosmith, the Beavis Butthead Experience, which I definitely remember this one. Which we all know if you like MTV back in the 90s. 1993, uh, while Hard Rock, while Hard Rock is its direct reference to a wild card in the poker makes it a undeniable fit, celebrating an unexpected turn of fortune, which makes sense. Deuces are wild. Oh, let's see here. What we got here? This is interesting. I never heard this one. Number 3 is Angel and the Gambler. Iron Maiden. Virtual number, I think it's number 10. I think X is 10. Oh, it's 11. Virtual 10, 11. 1998 is a power metal epic telling a sprawling tale of temptation and the struggle with gambling and capturing the eternal battle faced with every player. That's probably pretty close to being true on that one with gambling. But poker matches are a little bit different, not quite the cash game. Number 2 is The Train of Consequences, which I figured maybe this might be on there. Megadeth Euthanasia, 1994, is a thrash metal master class, exploring the dark side of addiction and the inevitable fallout, perfect for contemplating the risk involved in every poker decision you make. Makes sense. Let's see, we got the number 1 song, of course, and this is, I figure this would be definitely on the top of the list, even though they're really not in any particular order. Number 1 is Ace of Spades from Motörhead. Ace of Spades, 1980. It's a quintessential gambling anthem. This track is pure, unadulterated rock and roll energy, embodying the thrill of risk-taking spirit of a true high roller. That makes perfect sense. Ace of Spades, baby. Anyway, and I'm sure most of you guys have heard Ace of Spades and Lemmy's song, which reminds me, this person right here is one of Lemmy's biggest fans. Well, besides me, of course, and quite a few other people, I'm sure. But anyway, I think that's where she gets a lot of her inspiration. And if you have not seen Hell or Hollywood, her music video, you need to, because guess who's in there, so to speak? Somebody that looks just like Lemmy and a couple other famous people that you might recognize. So there's at least four. So you know, I'm not going to name all the people, and people who are into certain bands now that are younger, starts with the letter N, you might want to check it out too, because you might actually like the video just for that reason. It's kind of cool. So it's bringing them back to life, so to speak. Not quite, but it's not really them, but they look pretty close. So anyway, it kind of gives you the whole synopsis of the Hell or Hollywood mentality, you know. So I will say farewell, good night for all the people who are watching. Don't forget to headbang, like, and subscribe to the channel. It does mean a lot to me. Who's going to be my 360th subscriber? Is it going to be you? Could be somebody else. Could be, how about 61, 62, 63? Who knows? See, I got three people here, so I thought I would say that just for you guys. I'm not even sure who you are. Oh, now I see one of them left. Anyway, thanks for watching. Take care. Have a good night. And I'll see you tomorrow with more on list. And next weekend on Friday, Saturday, we'll see what happens next. I might do another poker one, but I don't know. Maybe something along the same lines. I don't know. We'll see. Take care. Have a good night. Thanks for watching. Appreciate each and every one of you guys. I do mean that. And all the people that have subscribed before, and including my, well, I guess my number one fan that's been on here on the live is Kenneth, Philip, and who else? There was who's number two? I forgot. And Philip, yeah, Philip, and Amber, of course, because she's been her, so she's never on here at half time. She needs to be on here more, because that'd be kind of cool. But she always watches it afterward. I know that, so she always makes comments. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.